Nemzzz is about to drop a new album, and with singles like 4 AM and Prince of the Scene already being released, we've got a good idea of how it's going to sound. But how are his producers actually making his beats? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make them from scratch, including the melodies, hard-hitting drums, and everything else you need to know so that you can make them yourself. And if you're looking for these type of sounds, I just dropped Drum Saga, the biggest drum bundle I've ever made, including 5 brand new kits covering jerk and hood trap, drill, trap, early 2000s, and boom bap. There's almost 1500 drum samples in here. It's actually insane. I'll be using it in this video, so you're gonna hear how good they sound. But if you want to take advantage of the early access discount and bonuses before it ends, the link's in the description, or you can scan this QR code. But let's get straight into it. Alright, so for the BPM, let's go 150. And we're making something orchestral, so my favorite plugins would be the Orchestra Complete or Essentials if you want something cheaper. I also like Spitfire solo strings, or for something completely free, try BBC Orchestra. Let's go with Spitfire today. Yo, that pop-up is random. That must be an old tutorial, man. Talking to BusyWorks Beats, that must have been my old podcast. That's a random pop-up. And to be honest, a lot of Nemzzz beats come from samples, but I don't want to start a tutorial missing out the whole melody making process because I want you guys to learn from it. I want to build sort of big chords. Let's extend this. You know what? I might use 2 different strings. I might use Spitfire for the counter melody and then Orchestra for the main chords. Could copy this and then just change some of these. Alright, that could work. And then the second time around, let's go a little out of the scale. So I want to bring the bass note to this one just before the root note. See how it just gives you that dark feeling. I'm going to randomize the velocity. And then this other violin kind of got a top line from the chords anyway, so we could try this, see how it sounds. Let's copy that down an octave too. I think we need to make the beginning more interesting though. Okay, maybe that needs to be a different solo violin. Yeah, this is always my go-to. Just got a quick idea. What if we add some type of trill effect with some strings just on the last chord? Or we could just find some with some movement, like the tremolo ones. Yeah, it just adds a bit of drama to the end of it. If we group these together, we'll just add an EQ and remove some of the lows and some of the high end, just so it sounds a bit more aged. Alright, next up, I want to copy those chords with a pad. If we go to Analog Lab and all the Cactus pads, you know there's going to be something in here. Actually, maybe this one. I don't need all that low end though, especially these low mids. They can always, or sometimes clash with bass. You know what? I think a choir layer would be good for this as well. We could just copy those same chords. And if I route everything to that melody bus with the same EQ, it should sound consistent. You know what? This is missing some type of vocal phrase. With some side chaining, this will sound sick. We'll get my vocal preset on there. We'll adjust the EQ a bit. Just gonna get a compressor on those vocals as well. Just so they don't peak too high. Just gonna add a little bit of tape emulation on the melody bus too. Right, one more layer, but this isn't going to be a full melody. I just want some little accents of piano. I've just changed that a bit. It's subtle, but it's just accents. Alright, last thing we could add to that melody bus is just some kickstart to give it that pulsing effect. Definitely hearing Nemzzz on something like this. Then after this section, we can just have a verse that comes in where everything comes down an octave, but we'll leave a few things out. Just so we've got a verse. Okay, let's get some drums in here. So of course we're going to use Drum Saga, which is my brand new drum bundle. I've released a lot of bundles in the past, but this is the biggest one I've ever done that's just for drums. We've got an early 2000s kit, trap, jerk and hood trap, which we'll use today, boom bap, and UK drill. But to be honest, this one's for all types of drill, even sexy drill. Just listen to some of the 808s, man. All unique stuff. Same with the snares. Of course, we got loads of fills. This kit's actually wild. No matter what you're cooking up, these packs are interchangeable. So if I'm making some jerk or hood trap, I might use some sounds from the trap or drill kit, or even the early 2000s kit, because there's a ton of percussion in here. One of my favorites though is this boom bap kit with these live drum breaks I had recorded by a professional drummer. You can get that grimy, underground Griselda sound. Some of my favorites are these super trap inspired rolls as well. So yeah, if you want to check out Drum Saga and get almost 1500 drum samples, then click the link in the description or scan this QR code. Right now there's a launch sale running, so you'll get it at the lowest price it's ever going to be, plus loads of bonuses. I think you're going to love this one, man. Alright, we're going to use the hood trap kit. We'll use a snap to start. And then we need a snare for the main bounce. Let's just grab this open hat too, or the open snap. Then we could use an essential. Let's bring the whole thing down like one semitone. I'm just gonna cut the first part out. Let's go to the trap kit, and we're gonna use one of the essentials because most of these Nemzzz beats have the spins. I'm gonna boost that up. I'd use something interesting in between. The second one sounds mad. Let's get some perks in, or an open hat to start. And then have a different one at the start. Go back to the jerk kit, bring in one of these zaps. Let's find a different snare as well. There's this one snare in the trap kit that I love using, but I might just use this for the last note. Merge these two and then just switch up the second half of the 808s. Copy that over. Alright, back in the jerk kit. Grab one of these fills. What if we take the beginning of one of these drill fills? I feel like I have to get this snare in as well. And yeah, I don't want to add too many different sounds because in a lot of Nemzz's beats there's definitely space for his vocals. So let's not force anymore. Already got quite a lot there. Let's just take a few drums out at the start of the verse. bass for the bridge. And for this part, I'm going to get a different stomping. Yeah, I might just take the end of this fill. The only other thing you might want to do is mute the melody in some parts. So you could render the melody, then cut the parts you want to mute. If you keep in the MIDI, then you can automate the volume like this. So for example, at this end part, when this final 808 hits, I just want to mute the melody. And then I might bring this 808 slide up like this. Just for some ear kind of. I think that should be it. So let's hear it from the beginning. So I've just got a little filter on the intro to separate it.
Cactus.
Drops hard. The second 808. We got the verse with the instruments down an octave with some new vocals. So yeah, I hope you guys are feeling this one. Definitely hearing Nemzzz all over it. If you guys want to check out Drum Saga, the link will be in the description, or just scan this QR code.